You know what's cool? The Facebook Live is excuse me, is doing the closed captioning.
Great.
Automatically for us.
Great.
So that we'll be able to get live feedback on how well we speak.
I know. I mean, I can do hard things, Kevin Coutu.
I know. I'm so impressed with you.
I can do hard things kind of well.
Hi, Kristen.
When I first met you, you had a hard time turning on your cell phone. Now look at you.
Now look at me. You stick around you for a year and a half and great things happen.
I'm not going to take credit.
Oh, well.
All right. Welcome.
Welcome, everyone.
We will officially get started in a couple of minutes while we wait for more people to join us in the room here.
Debbie, have you tried more drops yet or not yet?
I have. I got another stash in the mail.
What do you like now?
I like the banana.
Right?
Relax.
Relax. Yeah. I know.
I know it well.
Yep.
We know it well. Our son loves it.
I may or may not have used that when kids are sleeping over at our house.
Garth,
oh my God.
So funny.
Winning.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Hashtag parenting hack. Kids, would you like a little bit of candy?
Do you want candy before bed, everybody?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I love it.
If I don't take it before I go to bed, I will wake in the middle of the night.
You wake in the middle of the night?
I do if I don't take it before bed.
Wow.
Yeah.
Kristen, are you?
I'm
what
so
are you?
Sorry, Joey. Oh God.
Oh, Kristen.
I muted.
Okay.
Mute you all. Sorry, Kevin. I'm gonna mute you all.
No.
Kristen, sorry, something's happened to Joby. We hope she's okay. And why don't we honor our time and get going? And you just enter people in. Oh, we could make Kevin a co-host, and he could let people in.
He is a co-host.
Great. You know, that's even better.
Yep, we did that.
That you by default are the co-host. That's the way I like it, Kevin.
We set that up.
We set that up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Let's get started. So,
Debbie, you can do this. Anyone can do this, people. Okay.
No professional skills involved at all.
I resemble that comment. Okay. Okay. Take it away.
All right. So welcome. We are so excited to introduce you to APL Go. What we've really seen, especially in this last couple of years, is how your typical brick and mortar companies are moving to the digital age of click and order. And more people are interested in holistic, alternative ways to improve their health. So we're excited to share with you how you can get healthier and wealthier here with us at APL Go by creating a virtual business that is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
We'll get there. We got a lot going on here.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you're anything like us and you value your health, you've maybe been known to take almost anything if you were told it was good for you. So here, how many here have choked down horse pills or drank stuff that tasted like dirt because we were told it was great for us? Okay. So we've probably all done that. I know we have, and I will hold my nose like it's a shooter of something.
She does.
But here's what I know as a psychologist, especially for us humans, if it's not pleasant, we're not going to stick with it for the long haul. And when it comes to our health, we're playing the long game here. Mm-hmm. So that's what we want. That's what we're about here.
Yep. So welcome to the Papa Drop Revolution, where we found a way to eat candy, get healthy, and make money. And we're excited to share that with you tonight. So we found that with thousands of people enjoying these, it's virtually impossible to have a negative experience with these delicious drops.
So let me just say that, of course, it's not really candy because that's ridiculous. As health nuts, we would not be telling you to eat candy all day.
Definitely tastes
but they taste like candy. So we call them candy. So introducing to you the world's first ANION DNA drop. Some of us call them rapid DNA drops, drops of health, high-tech nutrition, because it really is where science is meeting nutrition. So when we say candy, we're not eating candy all day. We mean that these taste like candy. They kind of taste like a Jolly Rancher, and adults and children love them.
Yep. So let me ask you this. Have you ever stood by the ocean or walked barefoot in the grass and you just feel good? Well, that energy you're feeling and that calming effect is from negative ions.
So it's like we're living in opposite world. Okay. Positive ions are bad And negative ions are good. Positive ions are found in things like our technology, our cell phones. They cause all sorts of health problems and toxicity. Negative ions are good. They have proven health benefits, extremely calming effects. Nature is shown to have high concentrations of these negative ions, and our plants are full of them. And there's an amazing book, The Happiness Effect, that talks about all of that.
Yep. So how are our plants full of all these anions or negative ions? Well, lightning. Did you know that lightning strikes the earth about 8 million times a day?
Crazy.
Now, these lightning strikes carry that negative ion energy into our plants and add to their potency.
So we know botanicals have many healing properties, but once you take the plant, out of the ground or pluck it off the tree, it starts to lose some of its healing qualities because it starts to lose the negative ion charge. It's why we always hear, eat your food as fresh as possible, eat while it still has some charge.
So what does all that have to do with what we're discussing today? Well, here at APL Go, we've developed a system and technology where we start by picking our botanicals at the peak of their individual potency. We then extract the plant's DNA, which results in a pure and potent product that contains all of the plant's natural health benefits. That's a lot of P's right there. The next step is we restore the plant's negative ion energy by putting it into a chamber where we simulate the lightning strikes in a cold environment. The last step is we embed the negatively charged plant DNA into our lozenges or drops. And as we mentioned before, we like to call them candies because they taste so delicious, but we embed the plant DNA into a caramel-like, molasses, which is what makes up the candy part of that, and beets, which is where we get about 1 gram of sugar per drop, about 6 calories. So they're convenient, delicious, safe. They work immediately. We call them instant gratification nutrition, and they really do taste so good. You can hardly believe that they're good for you. So we actually, one of our 15 products you see here is called Grow, GRW, and it was voted the #1 immunity product out of 423 products by the website businessforhome.org. So that was in 2020. We were voted the #1 immunity product, again, out of 423.
So who here needs immunity? Oh, yeah. That would be all of us. Okay, great. Who here likes to be the winner? Me. Yeah, I like to have the best. Okay, great.
Exactly.
So let's use the best. Yeah. I love it. Okay, so we have 15 different packs of drops or 15 different experiences, each targeting a different health goal or concern. You're not going to find artificial sweeteners or colors or flavors here. Everything comes straight from nature.
Yeah. So what we have here really is the evolution of wellness. So just like every industry, the supplement industry has gone through a lot of changes and innovations. When you look at all the different ways we've consumed our health and wellness products, most of them have had to go through a digestive process, which is very slow and sluggish, and oftentimes is actually broken.
So you might have heard this before, but when you really stop and think about it, we know we aren't necessarily what we consume. We are what we absorb. We know absorption now is key, right? So with our drops, like you said, they bypass the digestive system altogether. Think about it. Why do doctors tell us to put certain meds under our tongue? They get absorbed immediately that way. So the same thing happens with these candies. We suck on them, their ingredients gets absorbed into our mucous membrane and into our bloodstream within seconds.
Yeah, and I love this quote here from a naturopathic doctor. That's one of the APL Go associates we have here, Dr. Sarah Cassioli, and she said, "You can't help someone with their digestive system by taking something for their digestive system if they cannot properly digest it." And when she said that, it was just like this light bulb moment, like, yeah, that's crazy making.
I was like, hold, please. I have to write that down.
You're trying to fix something through the thing that's broken.
So good. So let me ask you this. If you could choose to get your nutrition from the horse pills on the left or the candies on the right, which would you choose? I know we're grabbing for the candy every time.
Absolutely. So our products are the real deal. Most people don't realize that the supplement industry is very loosely regulated. The fact that we are FDA registered speaks to the higher standards we have here when compared to the vast majority of other supplements on the product. We are gluten-free, we're non-GMO, we're kosher and halal certified, which means great care is taken in the sourcing and manufacturing of our products. We also are ISO 9001 and ISO 22000 certified, which are international standards that mean we can prove that what we say is in our products is actually in our products. Recently, after several attempts, or actually I take that, yeah. Recently, there was a research study shared in Men's Health magazine where the world's top 100 supplements were investigated, and it showed that about 51 of them, or it wasn't about, it was 51 of them did not have the ingredients listed on the label. You're not gonna have to worry about that here with APL Go. Now, I know some of you may be thinking to yourself, but I eat healthy, isn't that good enough? Can't I get all my nutrients and vitamins from my food? Why would I need something extra like this? And those are all great questions, but we need to talk about something called soil depletion.
Tell us about it, Garth.
In the slide, there we go. Soil depletion. When I first heard about this, I thought it was one of those internet hoaxes, something someone made up, until I started researching and found out that it's actually true. Now, when you think about it, it actually makes sense. Our soils have been sitting out there for thousands of years, hundreds of thousands, millions of years, just marinating in all the goodness that the soil gives to the plants. Now, with our farming methods, every year, once a year, sometimes twice a year, we're pulling those plants out of the soil, removing the nutrients that those seeds and plants have been marinating in. You're depleting what that soil can provide to the plants. In fact, there have been some studies out there. You've heard the saying, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. Well, here was a study that found back in 1950, you would get about 4.3 milligrams of iron in one apple. Fast forward 48 years, basically a generation. I lost the count on there, but it's something 26. Like 26 apples.
26 apples. No one wants to eat 26 apples a day.
For the same iron benefits from one apple. That is soil depletion, my friends.
Oh, okay. I just the thought of eating 26 apples, because apples do not really go well with my tummy.
They don't.
No. Okay. So I also love this quote by Dr. Sarah Cassioli. Supplements help us get to our health goals faster. So let me ask you a question. Do you want to get there walking or in a sports car? And I know that's an obvious question. You all want to get to your health goals faster. That's why all of the greats say supplementation is key. So let's play a game. I love a good game. We're going to play a game called I've Got a Drop for That. Okay, so this is how the game goes. You're going to look at our list of top health concerns and type in the chat room or the comments what you most would like help with, what your top health concern is. And we're going to show you that we've got a drop for that. And I want you to think about this before we start playing. Think about the power of this from the standpoint of a business owner. Imagine being able to ask people, what's your top health concern? And then being able to help them kind of no matter what they say. Yep. That's very powerful.
I mean, basically we get to walk around feeling like Santa Claus with this big bag of drops, and we get to say, what's on your wish list? What wish list do you have for your health? And then we get to help them. And it really is a lot of fun. So now we're going to start the game here.
Okay. So whether you have an upset stomach or a headache or want mental clarity, sleep issues, mood, all sorts of things that you can see on that list. Beauty, maybe you want to be more beautiful. We like to say we've got a drop for that. So again, from a business standpoint, this just makes so much sense. We have a product that appeals to the masses and we have something for everyone. Okay, aging, want to stop aging. That would be our beauty drop. It actually synthesizes with our own plant DNA, mixes with our DNA and produces our own natural collagen. We know collagen is the big thing.
Yeah.
This is your collagen product. And in addition to the beauty, it helps with hair growth. It helps with anti-inflammation. It helps with a lot of other things as well.
Yeah. And I've noticed I'm slowly turning into Brad Pitt.
You are. I've noticed something was different about you. He's actually 82, everybody.
Yeah, we have heartburn on there. That's one of my favorites. Oh, yeah. Not heartburn, the ice drop. ICE. I've had amazingly powerful experiences with the ice
instantly. Like Garth's the opportunistic vegan, which means if he's given the best steak of his entire life, which we were served at our company event, he eats it. And then he was really sick. And he's like, honey, we got to go now. And then you popped some ice drops and it went away.
Yeah. Yep. So I've had wonderful experience with that one.
Okay. Heartburn we got, right?
Yep.
Gut biome, is
that'd also be some ice and MLS.
Yeah, and Norm.
Yep.
That helps with gut biome. Hormones is Power. There's a drop called Power for men and women for different hormonal needs. Regulates the hormones. We call it our happy candy because it helps us, be a little happier.
Yep.
And not be so cranky. It's like our anti-crankiness drop. Oh my gosh, what else did we see? All the
Yep, that's good for now.
Awesome. If you keep thinking of things, put them in there because we love to play that. We love to show you you've got something for that.
Yep. So the last thing we want to mention about here is something that we're very proud of. We have our own manufacturing plant, which is located in Moldova. Now, why is our dog, for whatever reason, he is pacing like crazy tonight. We're sorry if you can hear him in the background. He usually just lays at our feet, but he's pacing right now. Anyways, because we own our own manufacturing plant and we own the entire process, including the supply chain, this is very important because most companies use third-party distributors, which can skyrocket the cost, and you're at the mercy of that company's timelines. We never have to compete with other companies or get in line, so to speak. So did you know that during the pandemic, we didn't miss one shipment? We can make 500,000 boxes in 2 8-hour shifts. And actually they've upgraded that facility now. So we need to upgrade our notes on this speech right now, but they can crank out some serious boxes and get those delivered.
So we,
sorry, I turned the page for you.
In addition, we've covered the drops that help us get healthy. We also have a luxury skincare line with the same proprietary technology as the drops with the plant DNA and the negative ions. So a product that no one else on the market has. No one else has it. It was formulated in Europe, which we know in Europe, they have much higher standards for their beauty products, but it is a clean skincare line. So none of the nasties, none of the toxins. It is unlike anything I've tried before. And it sounds so cliche to say it. I have never used a small, tiny pump and it gets all my makeup off. It's like magic eraser. It's just really cool.
When I first did that and got my makeup off, I couldn't believe how little I had to use.
Now let's share with you how the heck all of this works if you want to earn money with us here sharing these products.
Yeah. So before we share how we build this, we want to share with you a couple of key secrets to growing a successful business and why this business and this company and this product at this time is uniquely positioned in the marketplace for massive growth and success. So I know you probably all agree with us that when we say we think the first thing you want to ask yourself when considering a business opportunity is, do people want this product and how much competition does it have? Ideally, you want a product that has what's called marketplace differentiation. That simply means a product that everyone wants and no one else has. So Erin and I think that one of the reasons we've struggled in the network marketing industry over the last 8 years is because we were always trying to share a me too product. Oh, you have a protein shake? Me too. Oh, you have an energy drink? Me too. When we saw this product and this price point with many of our drops being $25 for a box of 30 that everyone in the family could use, that tasted like candy, that solved a whole bunch of different health concerns, we were in. Actually, they had you at candy, and I still remember your first time trying candy. It was really funny.
So the next thing I want you to consider with any company is its timing. So let me ask you this. Is it better to start and be first to market or last? Another rhetorical question for you all. Is it better to be first or last to market? The next, so of course it's better to be first. There is this phenomenon in business that always remains true. It's called the S curve of growth. And it looks like this. Here, the company is starting and then it takes off with massive momentum and enjoys steady growth. When do you think you want to join a company? Right at the beginning.
Right
there.
Here.
Right there.
Yep.
You can see their little cursor.
Yep.
I love it. So where do you think we are right now? We're right there too.
Yep.
So we're right where we should be. It's
right
so
at the starting line. So let's also look at this unique time we have in our history that we're living in right now. So due to the pandemic and everything else that's happening in the world, we are living in what many are calling the rise of the entrepreneur. A lot of us had some time on our hands during the pandemic to get clear on where we want to spend our time and our money. We're also in a time that's being called the Great Resignation. Did you know that according to a recent Gallup poll, 48% of employees are actively searching or looking for opportunities? Folks value time more now than they did previously. Some of them are no longer commuting because they're working from home. They've picked up an extra half hour, hour and a half. People are recognizing that they have time to do something in addition to what they were used to doing before.
Mm-hmm.
And
it's right there, babe.
There we go.
So as many people realized either they didn't like their jobs or they didn't want to continue building someone else's dream, or maybe their job wasn't as stable as they thought it was, or maybe they stay at their job, but now they work from home and they have a couple more hours a day where they're not commuting, and they want to use that time to grow an additional income stream. Or maybe they're being forced to do something with their bodies that they don't want to do and leaving jobs and need to replace that income.
Yep. So we're in a period of massive expansion right now globally. So right now we've been in Europe and we're in 50 other countries in the last 9 years, actually 10 years now that APL Go has been in existence. And we're currently pre-launching in the United States, pre-launching in the United States, Canada, Mexico, Australia, the Philippines, and South Korea, which we don't have on the map here. That just opened up, I think, in November of last year. So you have the opportunity to get in here on the ground floor and be involved with this category creating product. So think about this. We aren't a startup company, but we have all of the excitement of a company just starting out.
You know, from the time we started here a year and a half ago in the United States, we've just been climbing the momentum charts. When we started, I think we were at 124, and now we're at number 13 in momentum. I'm going to throw some numbers out at you, but they're very simple. We are one of the top 5 among all direct selling companies worldwide, as voted by Business for Home. And get this, we were just voted the number 1 home-based business to join in 2022 by businessforhome.org. The number 1 business to join. I don't know what else we can tell you. It's so good. It's so good.
Wonderful opportunity. Yeah. So I want to introduce you to our owner and his wife, Sergey, and his wife, Olga. So Sergey made his first million in the industry by the age of 21. So he discovered these drops when his friends sucked on an RLX, so it's our relaxed drop, to help with some fear of flying. Within 10 days from that experience, Sergey owned the rights to the technology, and APL Go was born. The rest is history. We've done over $300 million in sales. We're probably actually over 400 now. We're waiting for the 2021 sales numbers to be finalized, but certainly over $300 million in sales. Olga, his wife, is his wife and has a master's degree in marketing, and she is a creative director for the company and is the mastermind behind all of our wonderful events.
So Sergey's goal, one of his goals, was to be the company that pays out the most to their associates in the entire industry. And he's doing just that with a payout of 63%. We are proud to say we have the highest paying compensation plan in North America in the entire industry. So the highest paying compensation plan.
Yeah. And that was verified by a third party, again, that businessforhome.org. That is not anything that we put together.
So you might be saying, okay, so how do people actually do this? And what I want to tell you is that is the easy part for us. That's the easy part to answer for an associate that's already in APL Go. Whoever invited you to this call will show you how you can grow a business here all from your phone. And we will show you that. But a couple of things we want to share with you.
Yeah. So what would you do to make an extra $500 a month? So we can look at that right now because there's...
what would you do with an extra $500 a month? There's many things you could do to make $500 a month.
Yeah.
So put in the comments, what would you do with an extra $500 a month? Yeah. Or what do you imagine some of your friends and family would do? I know someone posted this on social today, and basically everyone said I would buy gas. And it's like I would pay for my bills that are going up and my income's not going up.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yep.
It's so sad to see what's happening to so many people.
Yep.
There's not enough money at the end of the month. They can't work any more hours at their job because they're maxed out, and So this is a really great option.
Yep. I missed some of the comments on there, but I saw a weekly house cleaner, which would be awesome. No more box wine. We get it. Drink better wine. Little theme there with Joe B and Kevin. So anyways, with this incredibly generous compensation plan, there's actually 11 different ways for you to get paid or rewarded. So to come up with how you can make $500, there are many different ways for that to happen, but we're going to strip it down to something that's very common or very simple, and that is just getting customers. If you got 17 customers every month placing an automatic order of about $100, that equates to $500 a month. That's it. Only 17 customers to make $500. Now, here's the beauty of that. That's not $500 just for 1 month. That's not like a first-time customer extra bonus. That's what you would be getting paid every single month by maintaining 17 customers. And obviously, if you're growing this business, that $500 is incredibly higher, but it gets very complicated because there are so many different ways that you can get paid and get bonuses.
It
It's such a good problem to have.
It really is.
I don't have enough time to tell you how you're going to get paid so many ways. It's really
we tried sitting down to figure out how we could do that. And it's like, yeah, honey, it gets way too complicated.
It's like those adventure books where you're like, turn to page 5 if you want to go there, or turn to page 20 and you'll go there.
Absolutely.
That's how our comp plan is.
That's a really good analogy.
Right. Okay. So I will say this, most of us are not marketing experts, nor do we want to be. We did not want to be the marketing expert. So what's such good news is here at APL Go, we have an app. Actually, you get it from the App Store that includes every piece of marketing material, every company video you would ever need, every script you would ever need. If you say, Dr. Erin, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. I've never done sales. I don't know how to do any of this. All of that's in there. It has a way to track all of your efforts. It has ways to communicate, to remind yourself to follow up with people. You can even watch if people have watched your videos and how many minutes. You're like, I am spying on them. So think of how powerful that would be. Okay. So I like to say, if you can follow a couple simple steps and text people, you can actually do this business. True. So there's 2 ways to get involved here at APL Go. You could be a customer and enjoy our drops, or you can be an associate. It is free to be a Prime customer and enjoy our discounts as an associate. If you get on auto ship, it's free. Like, that's amazing. And then you get the same discount as associates, or it's only $25 to start your micro franchise, so to speak, of your e-commerce business on your phone. $25.
That's a good way to put it. Your micro franchise. Yes. Thank you. So in conclusion, we really feel that all of the important pieces of the puzzle have come together to create something really incredible. We've got an amazing product, perfect timing, a system of success, a 10-year track record, travels, recognitions, a lot of fun that's had here, the highest paying compensation plan. Every single one of those is a check mark when putting this puzzle together. A check mark that it is good.
It's good. Yes.
Yeah.
So let us end by saying this: the opportunity of a lifetime needs to be seized during the lifetime of the opportunity. Thank you so much for spending some time with us. We will stick around right now. We are happy to answer any questions you have. If you are a guest, we would love to field your questions. If you are listening live on Facebook, put them in the comments. We can see you and we will answer you. But does anyone who is a guest have a question for us?
And as a reminder, for those of you joining us in the Zoom room, we muted everyone at the beginning of this. So if you do have a question, please unmute yourself first. I'm going to move that out of the way.
If we don't have any questions, would anyone love to share anything in addition to what we shared that they're just so loving about the products or the business?
And while you do that, I'm going to put him outside because he's pacing like crazy here. Come on.
Dr. Erin?
Yes.
I just want to say, being new to the company, how wonderful everybody is, how everyone's supporting you. I've not felt like I'm alone. I know I have Anna at any time, but I've reached out to others and everyone has been so helpful. So that's huge if you're starting into something that you don't understand and you don't know anyone. So I want to thank all of you.
Thank you, Debbie. It's what I probably love the most about network marketing is you just have people who want to help you rise up. And you don't have to go and spend thousands of dollars to hire someone to teach you how to do it. You don't have to go and did you have to go and create the product in your garage, Debbie Roop? No. Did you have to buy the manufacturing plant, Debbie Roop? No. Did you have to hire a barge to get it across the ocean to the United States? No.
Which it comes on plane.
Plane comes on plane. Okay,
yeah.
sorry. You didn't have to do any of that. I know. I love it. Yep. Our team is perfect. Oh, example.
And like Joby said in the comments there, because that's how we roll, y'all.
That's how we roll.
Yay.
Thank you.
An air barge.
Oh, thank you everyone for joining. Have a beautiful night.
All right. Good night, everyone.
Bye.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks.